All right, see here sound. Make sure our volume is up. Let me see here. 1, 2, my check up. Let me see here. 1, 2, my check. All right, sound looks great. Wonderful sound there. That's what I wanted to get. And I will share this in a couple of groups to join VOSD for the wonderful discussion this evening. Yeah, let's see, sharing a couple of groups here. Let me see. Sign up. Yeah. All right. Welcome, God. Welcome to Voice of Sinoe here. Welcome to VOSD with ESOTERIC. Okay, let's see. Let's do some music here for you. Music wise, what I have for you, let's see. Francess Clarke Myers. Secretary Sapo Akorebo. Sapo Akorebo National Coin, le public. Alexandre Ballon, sponsor, Sapo Reggae.
Sponsor, Sabo Reggae. Smoke and Jello. Sabo Reggae sponsor. Validator. Majaluya zina weni aluba. Bona wita zigene tebi aluba. Leopard. Bubali City. Reggae Secretary Sapo Apollo Sabano the video Yes, Smith. National cheerleader. Sapo Apollo. Apollo, Sawa, the USA. Honorable Tusua. Sapo Apollo, USA. The USA.
All right, wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another brand new edition of Voices Sinoe in the Diaspora with Doc Sayopo there. You know, a ball, you know what it means? When some people say a ball, I mean, we are taking you, we are elevating you. You know, so the people say they are carrying President Francess Clarke Myers. You know, she has to be elevated because she deserves to be elevated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm elated. I'm filled with joy to be with you on this platform this evening after a while, you know, after being out of studio for some time because of the epic weekend, inaugural weekend that brought us to a different era in the USAA. All right, so those of you that are on, I'm saying our national publicists, Jay Alexander Tote, welcome on board, boss man. I see my man Charles Tia Emmanuel. How you doing, buddy? Welcome on board. Please, guys, share for me as you get on. It shouldn't be difficult to do. Just hit that share button, share with your friends. You can also follow us on YouTube, Madison Freeman. We are live there. Please do so. Don't hesitate to share that, to hit that share button. It's right there on your left hand side. Just hit share, and the show will be on your page, and your friends will know that Dr. Ayopoda is on. So please do that for us. Again, just hit that share. It's not hard to do, because we'll have a splendid show coming your way tonight. So you don't want just you alone enjoying the show, and you don't want to share. I've seen people share some of those groups. I share in those groups already. So all you have to do is just share the show on your page. That's all you have to do. Yeah, I share in a lot of the groups already. So just hit share, and then you share on your page. You can also follow us on YouTube. Please go there and subscribe to our YouTube page. We'll have a lot of wonderful videos on our YouTube channel. Please go there and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and so when we publish new video, you will know. I've been publishing videos lately from the inauguration, so you don't want to miss those videos. All right, so that's a little update. So our national vice president is following. VP William Manon, Chief, thanks for coming for the convention. You're a great man. Mr. James Panto, I'm not seeing all the people that are following right now. So I can, if I don't see you, I can recognize you. I just say, okay, welcome aboard. Whatever your name is, so wherever you're following the show from, we really, really appreciate you. But again, I'm not impressed with the numbers right now because you guys are not sharing the link. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead with the show, and then those that want to watch later, they can watch the replay. But we ought to get the show on the way here. All right, let me do this quickly. So we are doing post-inaugural coverage. Okay, post-inaugural coverage. After the inauguration of the national president of the USAA, President Francess Clarke Myers, being the media outlet, being the means, or other people say the conduit through which the information gets to the people. We have to come back here and do some post-inaugural analysis. So give you some things that you did not get because you were elated, you were happy. I know everybody was happy. There's 3 days, a weekend. It was awesome. In Philadelphia here, we'll show you some nice stuff going on here. I want to recognize the president of the BK chapter in our union, Honorable Mason Tobias, to join us. So welcome aboard, Chief. All right, so let's get into business now to get a show going here for us. All right, let's see. First, we want to just do some basic stuff here. Just want to do a quick shout out to Ernest Farley Jr., our financial secretary. His son recently graduated from high school. So because of our busy schedule, we're not able to follow to do that. Hey, our chair lady for Delaware Valley chapter, welcome aboard, Madam Francis Doe. The great Jala, welcome aboard, buddy. Appreciate you. All right, so I want to say congratulations to Ernest Farley Jr. on your graduation. A young man graduated from high school, and these are things that we want to see within our community, young people learning. So the young man is now on his way to college. That's Ernest Farley Jr. Okay, Ernest is our financial secretary for the union, and his son just completed high school education recently, and so we can actually start the show with our acknowledging the great work that a young man did, and even his father, Ernest Farley, it's a wonderful team. I mean, you're a proud father. That's a major step to support your son up to this level. That's a good thing, and that's what every parent, every good parent, is supposed to do. Give your child that foundation they need, in order to be a major player in the world. So, again, I want to say congratulations to Ernest Farley Jr. on your graduation. We wish you well as you embark on your next journey. As you ascend the ladder of knowledge, we wish you well. And again, we want to say congratulations and big thanks to your parents, with special emphasis to your decent father, Ernest Farley. All right, so hey, Mother Mary, we say welcome aboard to Voice of Sinoe. Appreciate your presence. All right, that's the first thing we want to start the show with, to do a shout out to that young man. Let's go to the next thing that I want to. This is a quick reminder. We Voice of Sinoe, we want to give our people ample time, and so we want you to save the date. Save the date. USAA's annual convention will be August the fourth weekend, in Fargo, North Dakota. All right. So our national convention is scheduled for August the fourth weekend of August, the August fourth weekend. Okay. So we just want to start reminding our members and those our supporters and well wishers, those that want to be part of our convention. You saw the just the inauguration they go just last week. All right. You see how it was. So rest assured, the convention will be up the hook if you can see the inauguration will turn out this good. That tells you that the inauguration in August is gonna be epic, and you don't want to miss it. Our wonderful treasurer Agnes Bly is working out things, so sooner rather than later you will be getting, because what she is trying to do now is for people to do prepayment. So your $100 admission fee, you have to pay in advance. So they are working on that. So once you pay that, you get to the gate. Once you pay, they will give you a receipt, or they give you some sort of ticket. So to show that you made payment, they'll put your name on the list. So we don't have to get, we wouldn't have a crowd at the door or a long queue. All right. So the team is working out modalities, if you like. So save the date. Save the date. August fourth weekend, North Dakota. All the members, people are coming from all over the globe. They're going to be part of the national convention of the USA. So you have to be part of it as well. Okay, you don't want to miss it. You saw it again. You saw the inauguration. And the people say, when your Christmas will be good, you can see it from the eve, right? And so because of the wonderful, the fantastic inauguration, the members are energized. People that have been looking up to the USA, they are also energized again to see, because the organization is resuscitating again. Has been we have some glitches, I'll call that. Those are not major issues, so the USA, I told you in the past, the members are resilient people. You have some uphill battles. After those battles, they will bounce back. After they have some disappointments, they will bounce back. And that's why the members of the USA, they demonstrated this weekend. So for the convention, save the date, August the fourth weekend. All right, save that date, and that weekend, you don't want to squander that weekend. Of course, if you did that, you'll be making a fundamental mistake. Just the same way I told you about the national inauguration of the president, and some people did not pay attention, and later on they started calling me and like, wow, man, I wish I had listened to you. So you don't want to be wishing again. You don't want to miss this historic convention that is coming on in Fargo, North Dakota. When President Kolo is hosting an event, President Kolo doesn't joke. He posts 100% in it. The members, they put 100% in it. The guy never had experience. Just the first time he took over and he hosted a national convention, and it turned out wonderful. So just imagine now the man has experience. Imagine what will happen, in Fargo, August. So save the date. Mr. Johnson Wulu, welcome on board. Appreciate your presence. Our queen, welcome on board. Yeah, those of you that joining me right now, I really appreciate your presence on the platform. Please share as you join. I will really appreciate it. On your page, Charmaine. All right. Gertrude, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Thanks for joining me. All right. You guys, when you take your time, you join me, I have to recognize you. I think it's decent, you could have been doing something else, but you are here to listen to Doc Sayapota, so you need a special recognition because of you that this show is running. All right, now let me go ahead. But before I go any further, let me do a great, let me say a quick gratitude to all my friends, my loved ones, my supporters and non-supporters alike. Those are my birthday, I just turned 13, right? And I saw all later they took on Facebook, people wrote posts all over the place, and some people inboxing me and telling me text messages. I want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate all your birthday wishes, and wonderful. I mean, I feel special because of you. At least I have people out there that are in my corner. I'm not doing everything wrong. That's what makes me, or should I say, make us that's what makes us to be fallible beings who know how to make some mistakes here and there. But your ability to correct your mistake, or if you look at, you review yourself, your positives should exceed the negatives, And so I'm quite sure Dr. Yapoda is doing something right out there for people to take your time and write you all those messages. I can't name you guys, but you were wonderful people. I really, really, really appreciate you. All right, for doing that. Also, I want to do a big a huge thanks to the national president of the United States Association, America's president, Francess Clarke Myers. She donated to Voice of Science the other day, $100, after we did the coverage. So we want to say thanks a lot to the president. We also want to say a huge kudos, a huge thanks to Sistina and our husband, Mr. Cloud Romana. They also donated $100 to Voice of Science. We also want to say thank you so much. That we highly appreciate that. At least people are recognizing our little effort, and they thought we are doing something wonderful. And to take your proceed, we really want to appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. Thank you. And those of you that can support the station, the platform, make it your business to do so. It's tough, to produce a show. I could be spending time with the family, but I have an obligation to you. And so sometimes even prepare the show is it takes several hours in order that. So anything to keep the show going, the software we are using is not free of charge. USA is a capitalistic country. Everything is business. So anything that you can lay your hands on, we don't mind. And that's why we put our number over there, and you can donate to Voice of Sign of the number, everything on your screen. Anything that you can forward, we highly appreciate that. All right, so that we can upgrade the platform. Every time you give a little thing, we find a way to tweak the platform to add something new or something novel that will make the platform interesting. Our mindset is not to be stagnant. Our mindset is to grow. So growth. If I'm somewhere and no growth, it's about time for me to leave. Even at the job. Hey, baby, see you later. You want to see the first lady? She come and go to work, so I gotta get my kiss. Mwah. Hello. All right. Yeah, first lady going to work. Have fun. All right. So, all right. So, guys, yeah, that's it right there. Maybe you want to take now the light out, please, when you're leaving. All right. So that's it, guys. Anything we'll do, we highly appreciate that. Now, let me go to something else that I want to talk about to take the basic stuff out of the way. All right, so the next thing I want to just remind you this weekend will be the second movie premiere. They call it Hands of God Production Presents. Okay, well, that's how we call it. Hands of God Production Presents Regrets this Sunday. All right, so this Sunday, our sister, Minister Olivia Sua, very creative lady, multi-talented lady. You know, she always doing something productive. And so, I mean, this will have people in our community with skills, right? And so when these people, they are cultivating, they are building their skills, let's do what we can to develop them, to support them, okay? So Minister Olivia Seward, her second movie will be premiering. It will be out this, it will be, I should say, it's a movie debut, if you like. All right, so the movie is called Regrets. This Sunday, okay, you have to, let me show the flyer to you so you can secure the date. This Sunday is nothing major. Hey, Mounting, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Appreciate your presence, young man. All right, so this is the movie, the flyer for the movie. This Sunday, Hands of God Production Liberian film, right, presents Regrets. Our own sister, Olivia Seward, Minister Olivia Seward, she is the producer of this music, of this film, sorry. She's the producer of the film. I saw the preview. It's fantastic. You have to, we encourage you to come and support our sister. Support your own Liberian stuff, you know. I mean, these are Nigerians or different nationalities are in this business or in this industry. They didn't just overnight become a star. You know, it's a something that happens over time. You know, they started it, you know, and they maintain, they keep at it, and then they got to where they are today. You know, so our sister has started something. I think if my mind can set me right, she's the first Sapo lady to be a producer, a movie producer. You know, so this is something wonderful. So let's come this Sunday to support Minister Olivia Seward and the whole crew. You know, yeah, man, so you put us in a movie. So you don't want to come see me, you'll hear new words. You know, you hear, I mean, it's a wonderful movie. So you'll see it's $20, not a lot of money, $20 for admission. You can even pay for 5 persons. $20 is nothing. So bring your friends and bring your family members and come and support. Let's support this movie. It's a great movie. All right. I don't want to let the cat out of the bed, but you don't want to miss it. Come and see it. And MC Paul, you know, Morris, a wonderful guy. You know, good actor. You know, he's an excellent MC as well. You got Alexander Blady. You know, these are great actors or actresses on in this movie. You have like Vera. You have the great minister of God, Alexander Tobo Morris is in the movie. You get Sally Yima. You know, I mean, wonderful people. Of course, Dax put in other characters in the movie. Come and support our own sister this weekend, this Sunday. All right, it will be at Pascal. 5430 Pascal Avenue is in Philadelphia. It starts at 6 p.m. All right, dressed to impress. When I'm coming with my tuxedo, you know what I'm saying? I'm not coming over there light. You know, I'm coming real dapple up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not joking. And so if you want to get your ticket ahead of time, you can call admission fee, whatever. If you want to do it ahead of time, you can call the number on the screen. And they can give you, or you can cash up your payment and your name will be recorded. You know, you just come in and look at your name and you'll be good to go. You know, so John, Minister Olivia Seward, Dax Ayopura will be there as well, so that we can see the wonderful movie, Liberian movie. It's the top. You know, the reviews that I'm seeing right now, it's not out yet, but the reviews that I'm seeing is a wonderful movie. You know, people that have been in the movie industry for a long time, they are rating the movie, getting high rating right now. All right, so come and join the crew, Minister Olivia Seward, this Sunday. All right, let's see. Let me get to something else here, just to get that little thing out of the way. The movie premiere. Let me give a quick, you know, Voice of Sinoe. We are here to support, right? And so this, we just had our inaugural ball, right? People came from all over the place to support us. You know, again, they could have been somewhere else, but they came to support us. So we have NABICA, which is the National Bombing County Association in Americas. They'll be having an inaugural ball too. Let me see. Let me see the flyer here. I don't want to screw it up. The president-elect Musa Weli sent me the flyer to help with the publicity and stuff like that. You know, that's what community. We are a team. Whether we part of the organization or not. But the idea is all these different organizations, their goal is to build Liberia. And so anything that is in the interest of Liberia, our country, I'm all for it. You know, so these people will be congregating as well as we did the other day, and a lot of money was generated to help to give student scholarship and those things. So the citizens of Bomi County as well. This, let me see, let me get to that flyer before I screw up. So Musa Wedi will be inaugurated. So for that, I got the flyer here, or else I have to upload it. But I think I pull it here in my gallery here. Yeah, so I think I got it. I got it. Else I'll have to put another one here. Yeah, it takes a few seconds to upload. So let me depopulate the screen here. Maybe I'll see it somewhere. You know, I'm an old man now. So this is our minister anyway, by the way, Minister Olivia Stewart, the producer of Regrets, you know, the movie that is coming on this Sunday. And so John, the minister, you know, John Hawk. Your support will be highly, highly appreciated. Let me see. Let me get that flyer for Nabika. I think I didn't upload it yet. But anyway, while we do that, we'll upload the flyer for you. I'll upload it right now. It's important that we share the details on that flyer with you. All right, so let me just put that there quickly. While we're doing that, let's see. It will give me a second. It will be up shortly, so I can share with you. Yeah, no, I mean, see, for example, our brother Jerry Massacre, for example, right? He's from Bombing. You know, he's a strong supporter of the organization USAA. You know, so we have to that is what they call a reciprocity, right? You know, you scratch my back, you know, I scratch your back. So the people are sacrificing, they're giving their resources. We should be able to come go to their event as well and support them. Okay, so yes, the Flyers, the National Bombing Association in Americas, you know, they're having a inaugural ball as well. And so it will be March the 26th. All right. It starts at 8 p.m. And you see over there, the address is 100 Sharon Avenue, Sharon Hill, PA. 100 Sharon Avenue, Sharon Hill, PA. All right, so you have Musa Wedi is the president-elect. The guest speaker I'm seeing here is the CEO of Spoon Talk, I think. Yeah, and other great people will be there. All right, so come. So it said Stinton Witherspoon, CEO Spoon Group. He will be the guest speaker, and Sekun Dougley will be this. He's the CEO of Ashton Homes. He will be the instructing officer. Okay, so come and support our brothers and sisters from Bomi County, March the 26th. All right, at 8 p.m. the event will be started. Right, if you're in Philadelphia or you're in Pennsylvania, you know where Sharon Hill is. You know, it's right on Chester Pike. Come, let's support our brothers and sisters. Once it is something that is again in the interest of our country, the continent of Africa, let us all put together and support it. Just the same way you supported, overwhelmingly supported our inauguration. Let's do our best as well to support our sister organization from Bomi County that will be having an inauguration as well. Musa Willie is a nice guy. I met the guy. I mean, very friendly. You know, the people of Bomi County, you can see they are nice people. Jerry Massacre is a clear example of that wonderful guy. You know, so let's find time on March the 26th to go. I will be there. As a matter of fact, I will volunteer to cover that event, you know, to broadcast the event to the global community, and it's a great thing that the people are doing. All right, let's see what else I want to talk about here on Voices Sinoe. I think we did that Ernest Farley song. Let me just depopulate again so I don't repeat certain information. All right. All right, so like this one, we a word of appreciation from the president. All right, so we have a wonderful president, President Francess Clarke Myers. I think the president sooner rather than later should be coming out to appreciate the members and non-members alike that made the inaugural ball a wonderful one. Okay. And so, but in the meantime, Ben, the secretary of the organization, and like the instructing officer, President Rufus Tati said during our installation, he said the secretary is the brain of the organization. So Ben, the brain behind the organization, and somebody who supports the office of the president and the entire union. And so I want to say on behalf of the office of the president and the board of directors, the chairman, Farley Scintillating, I want to say thank you so much to all of our members, all the members, the young, the old, the children. Thank you so much for coming to support USA. We also want to say thank you so much to the non-members of the community. We want to say thank you so much for coming over to support our agenda. You did great. It is because of you that our program came out good. Because had you not honored our invites or our invitations, the inaugural ball would not have been a grand success. And so we want to say thank you on behalf of the office of the president ourselves will find time. The people say, they got our parable in Sapo, the water. I'm doing it to a translation here. All right, I'll pull in original language for it and say, that means the message from the main character, from the main person, is colder than the message from the messenger. All right. So when the president herself, when she speaks, it will be far better than, that's how you put it, representing the office. So so we want to say thank you to all of you. Thank you so much. Words are in short supply to appreciate how much we value what you did for us. Words are in short supply. All right. Thank you so much. That's what we call community solidarity. In good times, we come and rally around each other. In bad times, we come and support each other. That's community solidarity. And that's why you demonstrated this going weekend. It was a wonderful, fantastic. I've never seen an inauguration like that, at least in the history of the United Sapota Association. That massive, hotel ballroom, for that place that room to be filled to capacity. And people are standing up. It was fantastic. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. That's the basic ones out of the way. Let's clear those things. All right, so what I'm going to do now is, I told you the inauguration was great. It was fantastic. And so what I'm going to do right now is to show you some images from the inauguration. I can show everybody, but some of the pictures that we took and other people they published on Facebook, I just thought to, share some of those images. They are great. It was a fantastic program. So let me share these some images with you here from I call that scintillating images from Inaugural Ball. All right, let me show you some scintillating images from the ball. All right, lucky ticket. So that President Myers and our own Minister Olivia Sua, the great people, they decorated the hall. She's a very resourceful lady. So that's the president over there. Beautiful green dress representing Sinoe County. That Sinoe County color that green, right? And so it's another form of patriotism, a love of country, or love or wherever you come from. So that's what the president is demonstrating here on a picture. That's the executive here, the president and the vice president. And that's a fantastic, wonderful, scintillating image over there for the two top persons at the top of the executive pyramid. Honorable William Malley and President Francess Clarke Myers. All right, let's see here. This is when the board of directors were inducted in the office, by the president of Liberian Association in Indiana, President Rufus Tati. That's the board members over there being installed. All right, let me see here. This picture is also historic. It's historic such that it is the first time in the history of the USA where the president will ask the prelate or the prelate, other people will say, or the clergy to come and pray for the administration for success. So that picture is iconic. The leaders are on their knees, and the pastors, the reverends, the deacons, the deaconesses, and all the religious people, they put their hands on them and prayed for them. It's the first time in the history of the United States Association for such to happen, at least as far as I know. All right, so that's a picture from the inauguration there. This is the picture with the, Dr. Ayopude is there, the Honorable Vice President, President Francess Clarke Myers, the Queen of our Union, Chairman of the Board of Directors. So that's the most powerful people. No, we are not the most powerful. The most powerful people are the people. Because the people are the ones that gave us the authority. So today they can say, what, we're taking our authority, will be powerless. So the mean people are the people. Our mothers, the fathers, the young people, you guys are the real powerful people. But your representatives, as we say, we are there, we are here on this picture, and the representative of the state of Pennsylvania, electoral 185th the electoral district, Dr. Regina Young, over there. She was a guest speaker. So a great picture over there. That's another picture here. The president of the Liberian Association in Indiana, President Rufus Tati, administering the Oval Office here, swearing us in, And when that picture, when they say, so help me God, I say, so help me logic. That's what I say. So help, whatever makes sense, whatever is right, whatever is just, and that's why it should help me, All right, let me show you some pictures here again. That's the great, that's Maya Modu, one of the, I can say, the highest contributor during the whole inaugural ball. The welcome night, our brother spent about $3,000, So Maya Modu, the Lone Ranger for taxi, he was wonderful, wonderful guy. The president of North Dakota, President Kolo right there. I just saw our treasurer just join us, the great lady, Agnes, welcome to Voice of Sinoe. Appreciate your presence on board. All right, and that's the lawmaker here again. You see the president over there with Beatrice Soin, Mistress Beatrice Soin over there. Another picture here, again, the president. People, she is a human magnet. See, the people are taking picture, a lot of pictures here. They want to hug the president. That's great. That's a great picture. The swearing in of the executive members over there, as you can see. Hey, Austin, welcome on board, buddy. Appreciate your presence on board. All right, this is Mr. Boto Jawi and the national president. That's a fantastic picture over there, scintillating image. All right, again, we are showing you scintillating images from the inaugural ball right now. Okay, and of course, we have the national chair lady, the great woman herself, the one with the blessed cow tail, given to her by ULA's chair lady, Madame Philomena Glenn. And so this is our national chair lady of the United States Association, Manja, Smith, over there. She's elegantly dressed. I mean, beautiful African hair tie over there. It's great how people looking beautiful, beautiful. I haven't seen anybody from Sano Conte, who is unsightly. Everybody just gorgeous. That's great. We have my mother over there, the lady with the glasses, and that's the matriarch of the Sapo land, Mother Nessie Zaza over there with the former national president. He's currently the board member, President Obaku Nyuma over there, and our mother as well over there. I just forgot her name. We also have here the board of directors, the guest speaker, the lawmaker of Pennsylvania 185th District. We got here the president, Vice President William Manor, and then the national president, Francess Clarke Myers. All right, so images here, nice. You see it, very, very a nice occasion. Let's see here, it's a guy here, Abel Morris, the vice president of that's Iowa, sorry. Iowa chapter, the vice president. He was here, and you see President Kolo over there. Guys are nicely dressed. That's the president of the Sunshine State, Florida chapter over there. That's President Brown, Samson Khan Brown, and that's the president of the larger president in the union. That's President Mason Toban of USAA Delaware Valley chapter. You see the man, those glasses are for around here. Yeah, the people there, they get money, and that's why we raise a lot of money. People don't joke, and they look good, and they spend the money. They say we have to do something for our people, and that's the president of the larger chapter in the union. All right, and that's the first couple of voices sounding now. Yeah, that's how you put it. And the beautiful, beautiful Queen Balayana Esoteric. That's how I call Queen Balayana Esoteric. That people there who can be. And you want to see the best couple in the world are us there. All right, and that's our sister here. She came from Delaware. That's Masa Dopo. She's an author. She got a book. Okay. So I think the title is, I always forget it, Evidence something. Yeah, I can't forget the book title. Well, it's a good book. I have a copy of it. She wrote a book. It's Amazon. Just look for Masa Dopo. You see a book. You can purchase it and see what the lady has to share about early childhood education. In Liberia, she wrote a book on that. So check it out. It's a good book to read. That she came from all the way, like she drove an hour plus, and to come and support us. And that is why it's also important that we attend other organizations and events. People come and they support us, and we have to reciprocate. All right, that's Melvin Dewey, the first lady of Voice and Sign over there. Melvin Dewey is the guy that produced the inaugural music for the president. Man did a great job. One of the music that I played from the beginning of the show. All right, you can see Honorable Peasley Jar here, and the chairman of the board, Dr. Farley, over there. You're seeing here, that's the celebrity, the lady, the queen of traditional music, Marie Yanamo, and the queen of voice of Sinoe, Audrey Balayana Esoteric. All right, and that's Esoteric, and the woman of wisdom, the woman who said, the woman that made me wise, the woman who gives me that wisdom. But the necessary and my mom that my gorgeous. I'm fun. It's in that I didn't buy the beauty too, as the woman gave it to me. All right. That's we got the board member from the Red River Valley chapter. That's Honorable Maya Tooley over there, and Honorable Peasley Jar. Great people. These are the people that are holding the Red River Valley chapter over there. We got here the former national president, President Obaku, and the co-chair of the board, Boto Jawi over there. All right, our guest speaker again. And of course, the first couple, Voice of Sinoe. All right, some great guys over there, Osiris, and the vice president, Dr. Ayopode. Okay, of course, we got the Igbe here. How can we show image and we don't show the Igbe of the Sapo land? The great Jala Jala. A man, he did a wonderful job as well. He started the fundraiser during the welcome party, and we generated over $2,000. Great. I mean, he came here with the energy to make sure that we get something in the covers for our children. So Jala came with attitude during the ball. He was also there. Everybody looking at him. The man is real. That the man, I think I should give my name to it. Esoteric, understood by the chosen few. The man outfit can be different for everybody. The man is not. He doesn't believe in sameness. He believes in, what is not trending, what you don't consider to be the trend of the time. That's what the man does, so the man he went to our original attire, the African outfit. I love that. Very beautiful. Next time I'll wear my own too, so I can show my titty. All right. That's some pictures there. I got a lot of images that I can show you, but let's get to something else there. Just some images from the inauguration. Wonderful. I got a lot of images to show you, but I will publish some later so you can view that. I got a lot of images, pictures that I took. All right, let's get to something else that I want to talk about tonight on the show. All right, let me bring the images down, and I will call this one is called President Myers Makes History Again by raising over 45,000. Okay, President Francess Clarke Myers makes history again by raising over 45,000 at an inaugural ball. The first time in the history of the United Support Association for such thing to happen. I think I should have called this the president of first. Okay? The president of first. She does things that she does. They are the first so far in the union. She's the only person that set that record, that established that history. All right, so let me give you some of the things that she did first. 45 grand. You know what it means to raise over $45,000? The report will be coming out. We'll bring it out here. She has incredible financial team. And so Agnes, for some reason, their name kind of similar. Agnes, Ernest. So they are doing a wonderful job. They will give us that fantastic report. And we'll bring it here and share with you line by line. Everything about this administration is transparent. Nothing in the corner or trade of four persons gather somewhere and start to do something shitty. No. If you try, I will expose you. That's how you put it. It's the man of justice. All right, so the president, it's the first time, like I said. So let's give you a little history that she established in addition to what we have right now. Okay. So the first president to raise over 75,000 United States dollars is President Francess Clarke Myers. 2018 convention she hosted when she was the chapter president. She raised 75,000. She put it in our cover. She's the first president in the history. Nobody else conquered that record yet. No, nobody in the union. Number two, President Francess is the first president to have been begged by the members. They appealed to her. So when the president said, I don't want to be president again after serving one term like Nelson Mandela, I want to step aside so that another person can take over. And Delaware Valley chapter almost broke apart. All the people came, the mothers, the fathers, the young people, everybody put together and said, no, you can't leave. Give us another term. Okay? The first time in the history of the USA for the people to back you, that shows that you are doing something wonderful. You're doing a great job. All right? That's something that she did. First time to be begged by the members to stay in authority. All right? To seek second term. The next thing I can think of is she's the first person to supply food to our people in the middle of the pandemic. She's the first person. In the middle of the global pandemic, President Myers is the first person in the history by herself. I mean, people supported her. But she took on that initiative, I got to do something. Why the national administration, they don't want to do something, let me do something. So she fed our people in the middle of the pandemic. First time in the history. All right? She's the first person to supply stationery to our faculty members in Johnson High School, Johnson Central High School. President Francess Clarke Myers is the first person to supply school materials to Johnson High School when she went there by herself, not on the organization budget. All right? She's the first person to take her predecessor to seek justice. All right? She's the first person to hold her predecessor accountable. You say, no, what you did is not right. Justice has to prevail. She's the first person in the union at that time. She said our history that people resources will not be played with, and somebody will not play with the people resources and go with impunity. We have to do something. So she sought justice for the people. She's the first time in the history of the USAA. We have to do something. So she sought justice for the people. Sorry, guys. Madam Francess Clarke Myers, also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about first time. She's the first person to appoint female national coordinator, Madam DIASPORA, in the history of the USA. She's the first person to establish that history. The organization has not had female national coordinator prior to the advent or the appointment of DIASPORA, Madam DIASPORA, CEO of Bless the Children Foundation. All right, Madam President Francess Clarke Myers is the first person to take 3 buses, 75-seater buses, 75-seater buses filled with members. I'm talking about 3. Just imagine 75 times 3. How many persons? Just do the math. 3 buses, the 2019 convention. She took people to Florida or to North Dakota for the convention. The first time, 3 75-seater buses filled to capacity. Flew the people here from all over the place, New York and all the other states. Got to Minnesota, and then the rental of the buses. 3, just to support our people, just to do something for our people, just to generate funds so to get help our children back home. The first time in the history of the USA to have rented 3 75-seater buses and took people to convention. And of course, I just told you the one that is on your screen, the first president in the history of the USA to raise over 45,000 United States dollars at an inaugural ball. Not conventional, inaugural ball. So imagine for inauguration, 45,000, over 45,000. By the time all the money, the outstanding stuff or monies are collected, it'll be well over $50,000. Okay, so right now I'm talking about the tentative amount, the cash that the financial team reported to us, over $45,000. Okay, the first time in the history. So the union got a wonderful president, great lady. So we want to say congratulations to President Myers and her team, and more especially the members and the strangers that came to support us. You are a real MVP. Thank you so much for being on the side of the president and her team. Thank you so much. Without you, she can't do it. It is because of you that we got this grand success. Now, let's go to something else, yeah? So I just wanted to give you first time, so you can know the record the woman has established in the union. All right? So what else I have for you here for the night? Let me see before I delete what I don't want to delete. All right, let's see. Let me show you this one. All right, now I just told you that the president just raised, or the members just raised over $45,000. So President Myers should have done a lot, but because of the unnecessary conflict we had, so it didn't affect her, but it affected our beneficiaries, our people back home, for whom the organization was established. Those were the real victims. But she said, you know what? A leader is the one that stay the course, especially in difficult times. Abraham Lincoln during the Civil War in the U.S., he said, you know what? And things are tough. So what I want to do is, the Americans that support me, the people that support me, will have our own country, and other people will do. So the men did everything to keep the union intact. Okay. We have somebody who was in charge, and instead of keeping the union together, they decided to divide the union. And President Myers came and tried her best. When people's minds are made up, there's nothing you can do about it. When their minds made up to divide people, it will go ahead. But the president said, despite the division, even at the convention or inauguration, as you say, she still reached out to people. She is still reaching out. She asked the elders for prayer. All right? For prayer. When talking about the speech, I will tell you some of the things that the president highlighted in her speech. But because of the success of the convention or the inauguration, the president is about to unleash major development in Sinoe County. You're going to see in the next year or so, the president has less than 2 years right now, right? But the remaining year in office for the president of the union, you're going to see major value-added development in Sinoe County. I mean, we are not talking about decoration of land. We are talking about a major resource of Sinoe County. And the major resource of Sinoe County are the people. All right? You got other resources over there, but the human resource is the major. And that's what the president is focused on. The president believes that if you want to build a mansion, don't build a mansion without giving the people the knowledge. I show you, my prior show, I show you, for example, the Trump Tower, right? The Trump Tower wasn't built by multiple people. A one-man building. Why? Because he has the knowledge. He has business acumen. And so when you give people the knowledge, they can build skyscrapers all over the place. All right? Right on Woodland, the M Wood in Philadelphia here. There's a guy called Jeff Bezos. The man is building a massive warehouse over there. Amazon, another area over there. It's one man. Why? Because the guy has the knowledge, business acumen. So President Myers is saying, instead of us building palaver huts and decorating the land, let's give the people knowledge. Can you build a house for Ojukwu Nyepa? No, the man has the knowledge. Would you build a house for Matthew Zaza? Will you build a house for Romeo Kuya? Will you build a house for Prosper Brown? No. These people have knowledge. You're going to build a house for Minister Kai Jelly? No, you can't. So, Madam Francess Clarke Myers is saying, in order to build structure, in order to maintain the structure or structures, you must first empower the people. So the president is about to unleash a major human capacity building in Sinoe County. The inauguration, the president earmarked 50 students. And out of the 50 students already, guess what? 31, I think about 31, 32 students already got scholarship just from the inauguration. Okay? So that's what we want to see. I have given you multiple experiences, examples actually, of countries. Israel is a very tiny country in the Middle East. But guess what? When you look at America, you look at the American economy, you look at some of the richest people in the U.S., that the Israelis. They're educated people. Why Israel is powerful is the same thing. They're educated people. Look at Rwanda in Africa. It's doing good because Paul Kagame educated the people or is educating the people. Why is Ghana doing well? Is because the presidents before, the men at Kwame Nkrumah, they value education. So President Myers is about to unleash major human capacity building, intellectual development of the people in Sinoe County. And that's what we have been advocating for. How we had the right leader for the past years, we're going to see a lot of young, supple girls, boys with degrees. The more educated people you have in the country, the more power you get. Like it or not. Like it or not, the more educated people you have, the more people pay attention to you. Okay? The less educated people you have, the less attention people give you, the less credit they give you. It's just simple logic. People pay attention to America because America has educated people. Russia is respected in the world because of education. China is respected in the world because of education. India is respected in the world because of education. So these things should not be difficult things for us. As President Myers is a leader of vision, and the people are gravitating towards a vision. And so they massively donated to a cause. All right. So the people of Sinoe County, our young mothers and those that cannot go to academic school, you will not be left out. It's vocational and non-vocational. All right. The woman is coming to this is what we call the Marshall Plan of the USA. All right. The way the US had Marshall Plan before, it's a Marshall Plan of the USA. That's why the president is bringing. All right. And so rest assured, massive development coming to Sinoe County pretty soon, especially on the human capacity front. That's what we need. We need engineers. We need doctors. We need nurses. We need thinkers, philosophers. We need business people. Those are the things that make you relevant, especially in the day and age right now. People are looking at the same subject: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Those are the areas now ruling the world. All right, that's the area. So President Myers is about to do a lot of things right now in Sinoe County. In Liberia, we are told the president's first of all trying. You need to have an office space, and so that's something that the president is thinking of right now. We should have an office in Liberia for our people, those are going for scholarship, those that want to register their concerns. People will be on the ground to confide in, and then they will kind of relate to the president here. So a lot of things, a major revolution is coming. And so it's just a matter of time. Our people time has been wasted for long over bickering and arguing and all those things. And the president is sick of those things. It's time for real things. The time of dancing is over. The times of, unnecessary dancing is over. Right now it's about when we would dance, it should be something that is worthwhile. For example, the late Mabutu, just that one guy. Put the Sapo people on the map. All right. Take for example, the guru that Thomas was saying. Those are people that put us on the map. Look at the late councilman Oscar Quia. They put us on the map. It's because of education, and so that's what we need. Zaza. Zaza is the only guy for the face of the Sapo people in the Liberian Congress. So we need, the more educated people will have, the more ideas you will have, and people will start to pay attention to you. People will start writing books. You will get authors over the place. You will have business. You will have another Jeff Bezos, or you have Mark Zuckerberg, the creator of Facebook and those stuff. That's what we need. So we have to educate our people in the science area, in the business area. We need that. So President Myers is coming to provide that kind of support to our people. All right, let's get to something else here, just to tell you the development that the president is about to unleash in Sinoe County. Okay, so now let me give you some major highlights from President Myers' inaugural speech. Okay, the speech was epic. It was wonderful. If you are not listening to it, it's on Facebook. It's on YouTube. You find time to listen to it. I'm not going to play it to you tonight. It will be a long speech, but even though I'll play some video clips here and there as you go along, it will be the last thing I'll be doing before I let you go for the night. But at least for me, the things that I extracted from the speech. All right, you know what I will do? I'll go on quick commercial here, and we'll share the speech together with you. It's a very good speech. The president liked to summarize. So she went and just extracted the major aspect of the speech and then give it to you. But I will be right back. Let me go on quick commercial, It will be right back to go through the speech, okay? Let's get a quick or traditional music. I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora with Dr. Sayepo there. ESOTERIC is in and welcome on board. Appreciate your presence on board. All right, now we just wanted to give you I wanted to give you the highlights of the speech, but I want to at least share. Let's share together. We'll share the speech for you and let's take a look at the speech. It's a great speech, okay? So let me share it with you so you can see the speech of the president. All right, this is the speech here for you. So let's share it with you. All right, here is a speech. Let me minimize that a little bit. I think it should be good. All right, so yeah, inaugural address of President Francess Clarke Myers, March the 5th, the 3rd, sorry, 2022. So the president said, our distinguished guest speaker, Madam Regina Young, representative of Pennsylvania 185th Electoral District, Honorable Rufus Tati, president of the Liberian Association Indiana and Charlotte officer, Dr. Untitled Farley, chairman of the board of directors, USAA, Scintillating. Okay, sorry, it's a typo over there, so we Scintillating. Okay, Honorable William Manning, National Vice President of the Union, leaders of community organizations here present, members of the clergy, and our dynamic young people here present, our mothers headed by Mother Maple City, members of the Elders Council, special invitees and well-wishers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. All right, now the president's speech here. So if you miss it, we want to share with you. It said, in the age of rapid technological revolution, where channels on television set in our respective living rooms could be changed by voice command, where we could easily fetch information online by asking Siri, and where we could monitor the activities of our children at home from afar by using our cell phones, the duty is ours to adjust to the spirit of the times. Considering this dazzling technological advancement of modern man, we owe it to ourselves and generations yet unborn to redefine concepts, reevaluate the values and norms of the past, and then revise and then devise new ways of doing things, which then could be readjusted and consequently tailored to our way of life in the era of modernity. Our meeting here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is an indication of our attempt to grapple with the demands of our time, to search for a new method by which we can operate, and to map out a path to a future of concrete and relevant education and agriculture and meeting the present healthcare needs of our people. All right, the president wanted to say, my remarks tonight will be based on my campaign message, which I sold to you in Florida, and you graciously bought without hesitation. As you may recall, I ran on a platform with three fundamental pillars, namely healthcare, agriculture, and education, education empowerment of our people. My vision yesterday remains the same today. But before I delve deep into the three pillars of my agenda, permit me to first share a story with you, which I'm very sure some of you are quite familiar with. All right, the story, yes, the story the president gave us, story of unity. She said once there was an old man who was very sick and lay dying in his bed. He had 4 sons who were always fighting with each other. He always worried about them and wanted to teach them a lesson and asked his sons to come to him. When they came, the old man gave them a bundle of sticks and said, "Can you break these sticks?" The first son tried to break the bundle, but nothing happened. He tried very hard and finally gave up. Then it was the turn of the second son to try his luck. He thought it would be an easy task and picked up the sticks easily. He tried his best to break the sticks, but nothing happened. Then the third son tried to break the bundle of sticks, but he couldn't do anything either. Meanwhile, the youngest son yelled at his brothers and thought they were very lazy. He thought he was very clever and took one stick at a time and easily broke all of them. All right? The story goes on. The old father then smiled at his sons and said, "Children, do you understand what happened? It is always easy to break the sticks one by one." Okay, that's the message that the president was saying. It is easy to break the stick one by one. But when they are bundled together, none of you could break them. In the same way, you 4 brothers should always be together. No one will be able to hurt you when you stay together. The 4 brothers realized what their father was trying to teach them and forgot all their hatred and learned that unity is strength. From that day onwards, they never fought with each other and lived together in peace and harmony. All right, so the message that the president was sending is unity. The point of this story is to urge all of us to remain united because the founding fathers and mothers realized there is tremendous strength in unity. That is why they selected the appropriate name, United Southwood Association in the Americas. We are an organization or an association of united family. Therefore, let us live up to the meaning of our name, united. Okay? It's a wonderful speech from the president. Now, she went on to say, that said, may I draw your attention to the 3 pillars of my agenda, which are education, healthcare, and agriculture. All right, so she dealt with education. Education. The new world situation demands that our educational programs give priority to our intellectual growth and development as a people. Education is so vital to the extent that serious countries around the world are spending billions and trillions of dollars to educate their people. Now, the president gave us one. She's a practicalist, okay? She's a practical person. So she said, for example, the federal, the state, and local governments of the United States spend $734.2 billion on education 2021, while Germany spent 189.3 billion euros on education, on educating its citizens in 2017. China invested 3.76 trillion yuan, okay, 2021, whereas Canada expanded 75.18 billion 2018 and 2019 academic year, fiscal year, if you want to call it either way. So the president wanted to say these statistics clearly show how much premium is being placed on the importance of education. Given the significance of education to the development of a nation and citizen and organization, my administration has decided to place more emphasis on the education of our children in Liberia, with special reference to our girls who are lagging far beyond their male counterparts. She wanted to say, to meet the intellectual need of our children, my administration has elected to award 50 students of vocational and academic scholarships. To realize this critical and important goal, our education committee, headed by Reverend Jackson Kamore, had drafted a clear plan to achieving this objective. We do not only wish to provide academic and vocational knowledge to our children, equally so, computer literacy is of paramount importance to this administration, because computer literacy is a necessity and not a luxury in this day and age. We also understand with laser precision that a person cannot be properly educated without having access to modern books. Therefore, we are willing to accept books from anybody or organization that wishes to help us in this regard. Moreover, having access to books also requires having access to a place that will house the books. Thus, our resources, if our resources permit, we would like to build an annex in Sinoe to serve as temporary library while we lobby with donors to generate the needed funding to erect a better library. Sinoe County needs doctors, she said, nurses, x-ray technicians, etc. Therefore, my administration will concentrate her scholarships program in the medical discipline. And then she talked about healthcare. All right. Just as education is critical to the survival of a nation, so too is access to healthcare. Because an educated man or woman who lacks access to healthcare is on the brink of death. Can we afford to provide healthcare coverage to all our people in Sinoe? Yes, we can. But it is not a goal that could be achieved readily or relatively easily, because we do not have the needed resources to pursue such lofty goal at this point. What is within our scope, however, is that we have the ability to secure over-the-counter medication with our meager resources to supply the various healthcare posts within the Sapo Belt of Sinoe County. The president wanted to say, we also have the potential to generate funds and seek assistance from donors and or utilize our 501c3 to write grant proposals to secure fundings which could be used to purchase emergency medical vehicles or ambulances to abolish the ridiculous practice of transporting sick people and pregnant women to the hospital on motorbikes. The president further said, our people have many pressing challenges which we cannot address right now, but we can prioritize what to tackle and based on what is immediately needed. Our people are dying of curable diseases in Liberia, such as malaria, diarrhea, and the like. And we can do something, or we can no longer afford to watch our people going to the early graves when we can do something to prevent the situation. The 14 years insane war, which killed 250,000 innocent people, took our country backwards. Therefore, we cannot sit back to watch preventable diseases to add on to the population of people who are died prematurely. And then she went into agriculture. Okay, agriculture. What is the basic thing needed to make a farm? All right, the president is asking a rhetorical question. What is the basic thing needed to make a farm? Land is the fundamental agent. Do we have lands in Sinoe to make farm on a small and larger scale? Of course we do. How could it be that we have vast fertile lands in Sinoe, yet our people are buying rice, peppers, onions, tomatoes, yams, potatoes, cassava leaves, potato grains, etc., from neighboring countries? How is that possible? We got all these things available to us. How could it be that we love rice but cannot produce rice in large quantity to feed ourselves and others? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to submit to you that it does not make sense, the president said. It does not make sense for someone in Sinoe sitting on a land pregnant with natural fertilizers to buy a bag of rice or bitter balls from Moravia or Ivory Coast, when in fact these very crops could be produced right in Sinoe. The dignity of our people must be restored. Therefore, the Myers Mining administration is committed to empowering our people with the tools and supplies needed to get back to the soil. The biblical refrain still is, go and subdue the earth. Now, what the Bible says, go and subdue, the president said, Genesis 1:28. A people of disciple land, I urge you to subdue the earth, and we are here to provide the needed equipment or supplies necessary to facilitate your work. When the Chinese, Americans, Europeans, Ghanaians, Brazilians, etc., could feed themselves and others through hard work, we too could do the same, because the same two hands or legs which the Chinese have, or Chinese man has, we too possess them. Let us dirty our hands to feed ourselves, for nothing is much more humiliating and disgraceful than to be fed by another man. When you are not paralyzed, you are not crippled, why should you be fed by another person? One who feeds you controls you. Let us control ourselves by feeding ourselves. Return to the land, because it is the land which produces the food that we are buying from other civilizations. Then the president said, in conclusion, I shall end where I started off. That is, all the ideas discussed above cannot be realized in the absence of unity, because unity is the vehicle that will take us to our destination. To achieve the things outlined in this message, it is very important that we remain like the bundle of sticks, which could not be broken by the boys, no matter what effort applied. I thank you. This is the beautiful message from the president of the USA, President Francess Clarke Myers. Splendid. You can't get anything better than this. Okay, you can't get anything better than this, ladies and gentlemen. So it was a wonderful, wonderful speech. I enjoyed. I mean, I don't know, some people were not paying attention, and that's why Voice of Sinoe is here to come and give you and repeat certain information that you did not get. But this is the speech to listen to. I always say that we have lands. I would say that the land it has all the nutrients, everything that we need. You don't even have to get artificial fertilizers to get, until you drop a seed inside or anywhere in Liberia, it grows, it germinates. So why are we begging other civilization to feed, or why should we go to other places to buy rice when this thing can be grown right inside the county? And so that was the splendid, a fantastic, a great message from the great lady. So we want to say congratulations to President Francess Clarke Myers for that wonderful message. At least it resonated with me. Yeah, we can't be inside, we'll get all our land, we'll go be buying rice for somewhere and be asking somebody, oh man, let's go to Ivory Coast and go buy rice. What is wrong? What is wrong with your hands? Your feet. You can't work. You want office job 24/7? No, let's do something. All right, so guys, that's the speech of the president that I just thought to share that with you. So in summary, the speech is a little long reading, right? But so she talked about education, she talked about healthcare, she talked about agriculture. You know, she spoke of unity in her speech. And another element in that speech is not mentioned in the speech, but before a closing statement, she called on the prelates, or the other people say prelates, the prelates, sorry for the weird American accent, the prelates or the prelates, to pray, the clergy basically, to pray for her administration. And that was done. The clergy, they executed that wonderfully. All right, so basically those are the things I have for you. I want to play a little bit of the speeches, just brief, 1 second stuff, and I'll go to the next one, nothing too long. So let me play, for example, an excerpt of the financial report, for example, right, from the financial team. Let's play a little video here for you. Let me play that video for you from the financial team. All right, let's do the financial team first and the financial report.
Everybody here with us? Is everybody here with us? Okay. Okay, so we're on the end now, guys. All right, so we stood here about maybe an hour ago, and we said, okay, you guys ready? Let's do this now so we can start it, so we can end the night or keep on dancing or whatever. Okay, so we left here with a total of $35,523. In that money, we had $6,600 that we collected here tonight. We asked that if we can make it up to 40,000. And it sounded crazy at the time. And so we put our hustle on, we went around, we did everything. So what ended up happening is that instead of $6,600, we end up raising tonight $12,170, which we ended up raising $12,170, giving us a grand total for the weekend for only what we have, because we may have more coming from doors and tickets, of $41,000. Oh, let me say the whole thing. Okay. And $93. That is what you did this weekend. At this time, I'd like to thank you and turn the floor over to the president for the $1,093.
All right, so that's the first video over there. Yeah, for the $1,003. Okay, the money's still coming in. All right, so that's just the first video over there for you. Just a quick, I'm not playing the whole thing. If you want to get the whole thing, go on my Facebook page or go on YouTube. You can sit down at home and sit on your big screen TV and you can watch the whole program. But let me play the other video here too for you. Just a quick video here. Let me share this with you quickly. Let's see. Let's listen to the chairman of the board remarks quick.
To all of our brothers and sisters who are here tonight, our beloved representative is here to celebrate with us this unique occasion. We thank God for all of you who drove from far here to be here. It is very important that your being here is a time of enjoyment and pleasure. The reason is because in every society there are three groups of people. There are people who make things happen. There are people who make things not to happen. And there are people who just sit back and observe all the things that are happening. Today we know that you are the one who make things happen. You make good things happen, not bad things. You are the progressives. You are those who are determined to good ideas to every society. So we are pleased to welcome you. We say this is the United Staffers Association Inaugural Ball. And you're being here. You will enjoy some good African dishes. In fact, the best of all African cooking comes from Liberia.
All right, that's a little bit of the chairman of the board over there. That's the Farley Tally over there. A beautiful remark over there. All right, so again, I was just playing brief stuff from the orators, okay, from the speakers. So let me go to the next one here that I want to play for you. Not in particular order here. Let's see what we can play. Let me go to the guest speaker and see what she said. To go to 38. Give me a second. I'll bring the guest speaker in a second. Let's share the guest speaker part of our speech with you here. The guest speaker. Let me share this with you. Dr. Farley was loud, so at least his portion was good. But let's see.
All the time. So I was going to say they never saw me coming, but here I am. So I would like to say, on August 6, 2021, I will say the USAA Board of Directors made an amazing choice, and that is to bring on Madam Francess Clarke Myers as the third. I would say, without going too much, that was one of the best decisions that they made. Healthcare and education is both college, absolutely it is, and as you heard from our meeting, that's something I am most passionate about. But what I would say is, women impact the world, right? And I want to ask you, how do I know that? Well, I'm going to go ahead and it's the participatory event. As they said, I'm a teacher, so I'm all about calling responses, right? So if women impacted your life in this role, then I want you to give a shout out or raise your hand. Who were your first teachers? A woman. Who were your first caregivers? A woman. Your first security guard? Your first lovers and nurturers. The first lawmakers. Meaning they're the ones to say, no, don't touch that, don't eat that, don't come near me. But they're the ones who told you the power of love.
All right, just a little bit too there from the guest speaker. You see, so how powerful women are. You know, your first teacher, your first security guard, your first lawmaker. Like the lady was talking, the lawmaker was saying, woman will be the first person to say, don't touch that, not eat that. You know, they'll tell you all of that. So the guiding you is to form a law, okay? You know, so how can you fight somebody be fighting women and say they want to win? How can you be a man, you fight a woman? You can't win that thing. Yeah, that the person that brought you on earth. So there was no way you can fight her to win. All right, so that's a little bit from the guest speaker over there. Let's see. Let me go to the president herself. Okay, a little bit of the president, and I will play a little inaugural stuff somewhere there, and then we'll be cutting it on night. Let's see. What's the president's speech? Let me get to the number quick. It's numbered, so let me go there. I want to go 58. 58, 54, 57, 58. Okay, let's share the president with you. All right, let's share a little bit of the president's speech here. Let me play a little bit of the speech, the great speech. All right, boom.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, my good Fargo people. And good evening, all the people that we are happy that you are here. Our distinguished guest speaker, Madam Regina Young, Representative of Pennsylvania 186th District. Honorable Party, our historic officer, President in Indiana. The chairman of the board, Dr. Talent, and all the board members here tonight. My Vice President, Honorable William Mommy, President Clarke. To all our officials, our executive members that are present here tonight. To the various chapters presidents that are present here tonight, we say you are welcome. To the various presidents, I will refuse that cases here to equipment.
The president is talking here, doing a great job.
I am not going to bore you with that. I know we can serious things going on in our community. Before I conclude tonight,
Let's see what the president is about to do here. Watch out for that. Let's see what's going on here, President.
our president allows to come down to our people.
Yeah, the president allows to come down.
Maybe don't care if you take it.
Please, the president wants.
Let them always let them be in touch with their people and not grow wings, but be that's the president.
There you go. There's the prayer now. We don't know what other prayer will address the situation, but you know that these are Christians, and so they have to do it. Your point here.
All right, so just a little bit of the president's speech there for you. You know, what people are praying, all of that. You know, that's great, right? That's great. That was a great message over there. Let's see. Let me play something out for you. Let's go that forward up speech somewhere again and go to. Let me go here. Let's see. Let me show you something else again. Something that you need to see. Let me share this. Let me share this for you. Just playing some little speeches right now. Nothing exotic right now. Let's see.
The fullness of the leadership. And so at this time, in the presence of our mothers, our brothers, our fathers, we want you to raise your hands, the right hands, please. And like I said, do not take this oath lightly, because you are swearing in the presence of the gods. You know we are traditional people, right? Fine. So please repeat after me. I, and you will call your name, do solemnly swear that I will execute the office of faithfully and will do to the best of my ability. Preserve, protect, defend the Constitution of, so help me God. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. That's another just quick video there for you on the inducting the officers over there, induction of the officer. Let's play the boss induction, and then I think we'll just play one more video. I'll be done for the night. Let's see. Let me go to that for the last portion. Let me see. No, I played the speech already. Played the president's speech. Induction of board members. Okay, that's 46. Let me get to 46 there quick. All right, let's do it. 46. Let's do the induction of the board members. Quick video. And
that's the board of directors there.
People from the villages. These are the people we should remember. And so at this time, I will ask you to raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, you will call your name, I do solemnly swear that I will execute the office of faithfully and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of, so help me God. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen.
That's the board of directors there.
Great. That's the board of directors. Induction there. They were instructed by the president of the Liberian Association of Indiana, Mr. President Rufus Tarty. All right, so that's about it. Let me play the last one here. I think I wanted to share with you. I think I did the inaugural stuff here. So the last video here for the night, let me play this for you. And I will be out. It's a live video here. Just you can see a little celebration from the people.
We told you this all I'm going to be seriously.
Them sexy lady, them sexy lady, them mine, now so that's how we wine. You want watch on my night, hey, you want that fright, but you watch like a pop on 7 night. Short scats, you need these scats, most man of that sweet, but it's not people stats. I want a lady, yeah, I want a lady, I want a lady,
I want you to see that too. I'll whack it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just a little review from the inauguration of President Francess Clarke Myers. We just wanted to share that with you. All right, guys, we want to say thank you for joining us for the night. We want to say thank you so much for joining us always. We appreciate all of you. That being said, I'm out for the night. I got to go and get some rest. So I will talk to you again. We got some developments from Sinoe County, which we will be bringing to you our next show. And so you don't want to miss the next episode of the show. We'll be talking about the development agenda of the president as the team, the work on the plan, the implementation of the scholarship, and how to get our people back to the soil, how to go about to alleviating the medical condition of our people, all those things. So keep following Voice of Sinoe. We want to be focusing more so on the agenda of the president and other things. The other people that we can be talking about people all day, right? We have taken it to justice, and justice has prevailed. So we are not going to waste our time on those people. And so we'll be focusing on the president agenda, what you're going to be doing, the convention that is coming up, the planning, the developments from Sinoe County. We'll have one major story right now in Sinoe County from our Senator Milton Tiaje. So our next show here will be sharing that story with you. It's a very interesting story. And so our next show, you got to follow us. And other developments in the county, all the things are coming to Voice of Sinoe. You know, we've been out of studio for a little bit. And now that we are back in studio, the information is just coming out. And we'll be sharing the information with you. That being said, as I blended, no fighting, and start the commotion, do the right thing, as I blended. Is the reason that we live. Thanks for following Voice of Sinoe again, and we will talk to you this week. Our next show is coming up. Good night.